that one particular thing that you're shy about, that you feel like that you're weak in, that you feel like it's not your best skill or trait, that's the one that the Lord is going to bless you through. That's the whatever weakness that is, that's the one that you have to face that fear to allow God to work through you, to allow God to speak through you. Me doing these YouTube videos, man, this is definitely my weakness. Talking is my weakness. Like I'm not the best talker. I'm not the best communicator. I'm not the most social person or the most outgoing person. I'm not extroverted at all. If you know me, you know I'm very introverted. Not saying I don't like people, but I'm just more in my element when and I'm not saying that to even, because you know a lot of people like to follow trends and like to get on the hype train and on a bandwagon. I've been introverted my whole life. Like I've been to myself my whole life. I've never been one to just be all loud and shit. Like nah, that ain't me. I would love to start projecting my voice more and speaking up more, and I would love to start being more outgoing, and I'm working on that, but I'm never gonna change who I am. At the end of the day, I'm chill, I'm calm, I'm laid back, I'm me. But I'm not gonna be a shell of myself. I'm gonna allow God to work his magic through me to give that proof to the world that God, who he say he is, God definitely used our weaknesses to bless us, y'all. This YouTube channel, I've talked about this before, this YouTube channel is proof that God is real. I've never thought in a million years, me watching all of the content that I've watched, you know, watching people speak on things that could better my life, that could help me with my life, never in a million years would I thought I'll be doing the same thing. Like, I'm doing these videos, y'all, not only for me, because it is for me. This is therapy. This is a way to, because I watch these videos too, and this is actually how I feel. So by me talking about these things and rewatching these videos, it's like, dang, like, it allows me to reflect. It allows me to get a better understanding of myself. But I also do it for y'all if somebody needs it, if somebody can improve their lives and become more confident, become, you know, have more self-esteem, be a better version of themselves, be the best version of themselves, be excellent, be godly, you know. It's just so crazy to me how the Lord operates. It's not crazy because I understand it. I understand it, how the Lord operates, but it's just so, like, it's so magical to me, man, that the Lord like the Lord knows what he want to do with you before you're even born, before you even form into the womb of your mother. He knows you before, like, y'all, what we have to understand is this life that we live in, this is an experience. Our bodies are vehicles. Our bodies are only vehicles so that we can maneuver throughout this world. But at the end of the day, y'all, we're spirits. Like, we're spirits. I won't say trapped in a human body, but we're spirits. Our spirit lives within our human body. This is only the flesh. Like, honestly, all of this, I want to say it's an illusion. I honestly do, because this is the physical world, y'all. What's real, what's really who you are, is who you are on the inside. It's your spirit. So by me making these videos and giving y'all some type of game. This is really who I am. I never thought I'd be doing it, but the Lord knows the Lord know you better than you know yourself. Like, for sure. The Lord knows exactly what you're gonna do. He knows exactly what you're gonna say. He knows what you're gonna do in certain situations. That's why he put you in them. He knows that majority of the situations that you in, that you're gonna make it out, that he's gonna guide you through it, and you're gonna come on the other side wiser, stronger, and better. Excuse me, y'all. Allergies is a little, yeah. I just got done eating too. I feel a little full. I just got done eating some nachos. Y'all, off topic, but my favorite food to eat is nachos. So I try not to eat it all the time. Like, I probably have nachos once every 2 months or so. But nachos, man, that cheese on that ground beef, oh my God, it's so good, man. I used to just eat it like that, just nachos, the cheese and the ground beef, seasoned, of course, and the Rotel and all of that, with just chips. But now I like to add the lettuce on it, the sour cream. I like to put the taco sauce on it. Yeah, it just be, nachos are just so good. Maybe I'll have a nacho truck one day. And see, that's another example. I don't feel like I can cook right now. I don't know how to cook, or quote unquote, I don't know how to cook. I don't know it's so many things that I'm capable of that I'm not even aware of yet. Maybe one day I'll have my own nacho food truck or something, or my own nacho restaurant. You just never know, man. You just never know what the Lord has in store for you. You can have your own plans. You can know what you want to do in this life, and you can have like me. I have a master plan. I know what I want to do, but the goals that you have for yourself, the things that you want to do in this life, just imagine what God have for you. Like, just really sit back and think about that. Okay, you want to be a millionaire, right? You want to have all this money. You want to be able to provide for your family. You want to be able to do all of that, bro. What the Lord has for you is you can't fathom it. You can't comprehend it. That's why the Lord takes his time. That's why it's called God's speed. Because if he was to just present it all to us at one time, we'll be overwhelmed. We'll be overstimulated. We won't know how to handle it, and we'll lose it quicker than what we have it. That's why lottery winners, majority of lottery winners, when they win a lottery, they go broke, because they're not aligned to all of the material that they have now. They're not aligned to all of the financial abundance that they have now. It's just like, it all came to you at one time. That's why the Lord, he gives you things. Is simultaneously the word I want to use? The Lord gives you things on his time, I'm going to just say, because he knows what you can handle in that time. If you showed him what you can handle, then he's going to bless you with more. I mean, he's going to bless you with more. If you can show him you can handle more, he's going to bless you with more. It's going to keep going and going and going. And the Lord is never going to give you more than what you can handle. And that goes for bad situations. That goes for blessings. That goes for it all. You can't ask for it all. Yes, I'm saying it. You can't ask for it all if you're not. Okay, you can ask for it all. I'll take that back. You can ask for it all, but don't expect for everything to just come at you at, overnight, because you're not equipped for it. You can't handle it. Like, it just is what it is. But I don't know if I'm going off topic. I don't know if I'm derailing. I digress. I just want y'all tonight to take a step back and figure out your weaknesses, figure out your strengths, and figure out your weaknesses. Of course, your strengths, you're gifted, you're talented at your strengths. We all have one talent. We're all gifted at something. Whether it's drawing, whether it's making music, whether it's sports, football, basketball, boxing, soccer, golf, whatever. Everybody has something that they're gifted in, right? But we also we human. We have good things about ourselves. We have traits that we don't like about ourselves that we feel like is a weakness, right? So I want you to write down what you feel like are your weaknesses. All your strengths, of course, and then write down your weaknesses. Look at your weaknesses, and I want you to select one thing that. Just select one thing right now. You ain't got to get on top of all of it. Select one thing that touches you, that you feel like you can go ahead and take a leap of faith on. Something that you've been wanting to do within one of those weaknesses, and be like, you know what? Clearly, I don't see what I'm capable of, but the Lord see what I'm capable. The Lord knows what I'm capable of. So let me just take a leap of faith on this and see how it works out. That's not gonna kill you. And if that weakness don't work out, I can guarantee you, one of those weaknesses, man, is that's how you're gonna elevate your life. We have to do things that we don't want to do. We have to do things that, not saying you have to live a life of just doing what you don't want to do. That's not the way to live, but not all the time. But in order to go to that next level, y'all, we have to put our pride to the side. We have to put our feelings to the side, our emotions, our ego, your current self-identification, how you view yourself. We have to put all of that to the side, and we have to take a risk. Life is about risk. If you don't take any risk before you die, did you really live? Just imagine, and I hear a lot of people using this example, but I'm gonna use it too. Imagine a baby, right? Imagine a baby getting up to walk for the first time, right? That baby did not know, at first that it was capable of walking, right? They seeing all these other people walk, people around them, strangers, parents, friends. I mean, not friends, they babies. Brothers or sisters, cousins, aunties, uncles, grandparents, whatever, right? Seeing all these people walk. They still crawling though. They on their hands, they on their knees, and they crawling, right? They crawling. And they just, they don't know they're capable of walking though. If they were, they would have been walking, right? If you know something, if you have full faith that you're going to do something, like me, I know for a fact I can get on my 2 feet right now and take a couple steps and sit back down. I'm going to show y'all. Watch this. And I'm going to sit back down. I knew I was capable of doing that, right? So it's nothing new under the sun for me. That was nothing to me. But, the Lord, it's a blessing to be walking. Not saying it's not a blessing to be walking and still have my 2 feet and my 10 toes and all of my bones are healthy and my joints are in compact to walk. But the Lord has already blessed me with that. I remember my mom and my dad always told me that my mom and my dad always told me that I took my first steps on my first birthday, right? The Lord blessed me when I was 1 to walk. He blessed me when I was 1 to take my first steps. Now it's just second nature. Yes, it's a blessing to still be walking. It's still a blessing. I'm not taking it for granted at all. But what I'm saying is, at first it was a weakness. It was a weakness at first, and I had to take a risk to stand up to. I'm seeing all these people around me walk, so I had to take a risk on that and take my first steps. When I took my first steps, that's when the Lord blessed me. He said, son, now you know how to walk. And that's a beautiful example, because even as kids, y'all, even as babies, the Lord blesses us through our weaknesses. Your weaknesses eventually become strength. Now I can run. Now I eventually learn how to walk from jogging. I remember the first time I ran like full speed. I think I was in, as far as I can remember, the first time I ran full speed, just really tried to test my speed. I was in like 4th grade, right? I was in maybe 3rd or 4th grade. I remember I was slow as hell. I was slow, cause my coach Drum, I remember this. Our gym teacher at Reynolds Elementary School. He used to have us run up down this field, run down and back this. It was probably like 100 yards. Run down that field and come back. And I was probably like one of the last ones to finish in I want to say like 3rd grade. But when 4th grade came, I became the fastest one. Like, I'm like, damn, I was just slow last year. Like, now I'm running hella fast, like faster than other people. At first, I was only crawling. Then it went from walking. Then it went from jogging. Then it went from running slow. Now I'm fast as hell. Like, I'm still fast to this day. Hey, I promise y'all can't beat me in a race. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm just naturally like that. Like, my speed is unmatched, especially if I've been running a lot. Like, right now I'm probably rusty. Like, and I'll still beat somebody in a race. Y'all, like, nobody ain't fucking with me on that running side for real. But yeah, it's just amazing how the Lord operates, y'all. And when you think about it, if the Lord blesses us through our weaknesses, are they really a weakness? Once you really get used to perfecting that weakness, it's no longer a weakness once you do it so often. It then becomes a strength, you know? So was it a weakness all along, or did you just feel like you wasn't capable of doing that? You know, we have to analyze ourselves, y'all. We have to analyze what we do day in and day out, what we're naturally gifted at, and what we feel like we have to work on. Because I know I can guarantee you, what you feel like you have to work on, that's it right there. That's the answer. So I pray that we could stop being a shell of ourselves, you guys. Stop being so stagnant. Stop being so comfortable of where we're at, and take a chance on ourselves, because we never know what God has in store for us, you know? So this is my 2nd video of the day, y'all. It's my 2nd video of the day. I had to make up for yesterday. I told y'all I was gonna make up for yesterday. And we finna make the thumbnail. This the thumbnail right here. This the thumbnail, y'all. So if you watch this video, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. One love for real. And I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow. I don't know what the topic gonna be about, but I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.